Okay, we have a 2013 Sundance, and the model is 3300QS. It's like 35 feet 10 inches. You see the weather guard, that means it's a weatherized coach from 0 to 100 degrees. Also, this little symbol here on the windows means they're double pane, no dripping, no drafts. So I guess right here is the outdoor connection for the television. A couple little stereo speakers from the radio. Here's the basement. Over there's a couple alternative cushions for the dinette. Has two sets of back cushions. You sort of pick and choose which one you want. This matches the seat, and when we get inside you'll see the ones that are in place right now. Here's the solar controller, TriStar, state-of-the-art, and there's 4 solar panels that are peel and stick to the roof, and the 40 in series 48 volts comes down through one of the vents, so there's absolutely no holes in the ceiling of this coach. Heartland has this patented design where they bring back the corners so that the corners of the fifth wheel don't interfere with the cab on the tow vehicle. I would, with my GMC Denali, I'd make a tight U-turn, and there was never a concern that the fifth wheel would hit the cab of the Denali. Okay, right here's the solar system. We have 300 amp LFP batteries, and with the LFP they're half the weight and twice the energy, so this is equivalent to 6 deep cycle 100 amp batteries. Right there's a inverter, 2000 watts, which is sufficient to run everything including the microwave except the air conditioners, and you know, it runs the lights, the TVs, the microwave. Okay, right here's where this is your water system, and right here is everything you need. This is a cordless drill with the 3/4 inch socket for raising and lowering the stabilizer jacks in the back. This has every connection imaginable, from 50 amp, 30 amp, 110. This is a 13.5 amp, 50-foot cable, so that when you're boondocking, you can hook this cable right here to the right through here to the inverter and run the house, like I said, with everything except the air conditioner. Here's the water heater, gas or electric, the dump system. There's 3 slides on this side, 1 slide on the other side. So that's the bedroom slide up there. That's the one of the living room sides. There's 2 living room slides to make the living room 14 feet in one direction. And this is the, I'll get a better view from back here. This is the, I guess I'm not getting a better view. This is the slide for the kitchen. All the tires are new, they've never been on the road. The springs are new, they've never been on the road. So coming on around to the back, we have the air conditioning running, so the humidity is dripping out. There's the connection for the 50 amp service. Bike rack, LED lights. All the lights have been converted to LED. Here's the slide for the living room on the left, dining room on the right. So now we're going to go inside and take a quick walk through. As you come in, you have a coat closet. I'll step back so you can see it better. You have closets for everything. You got the coat closet, you got the pantry. I'll just open it here, give you a shot. You got the storage up here for your hats. And you have the linen closet in the hallway, which we'll get to in a minute. Okay, here we have the, turn on the light here. Don't know if that helps, but here we have a 12 volt, 10.7 cubic foot refrigerator, automatic defrost, much larger than what comes in a coach of this size. There's the freezer. Here's the refrigerator itself. Who cares? Okay, you got your typically drawer, stainless steel stove, counter stove top, hood, microwave, plenty of storage in the kitchen, up and down, pots and pans back in there, under the sink. The sink itself has 2 tubs and is stainless steel. The countertop is sort of well, you can see the bits of stone in there and epoxy, and I don't know how they make it, but it's not a Formica top. It's a solid top. There's the dinette, can be made into a small double bed with plenty of storage underneath. Nice thing with a dinette, when you get ready to go, you don't have anything to tie down. Here's what I was talking about. I have these cushion backs set right now, but if you wish, the cushion backs that are in the basement came with the seats, so they're basically the same color as the seat. So here's a little futon. It folds down to make a large twin bed, and the arms can click up, the back can click halfway and all the way. Just a light duty chair. It's cool in the morning here in Benson in October. This is October 29th, so that little heater definitely takes off the chill. Here's the desk. I wanted to catch all the storage up above. That's the end of the thing. This is storage above the couch. Here's storage above the desk. It has a little workstation here. Storage under the TV, storage above. Not sure what's going to happen with that painting, but a little painting of France, and I'm just interested. Here's a little European painting that my parents got when they were in Europe. More storage under the countertop. Sort of has the island effect. Separate the kitchen from the dinette. Got a ceiling fan and 9-foot ceiling, and the kitchen and the dinette has 9-foot ceiling. So now we're gonna cruise through the bathroom. Bathroom has 2 ways in, one from the living area and has another way in from the bedroom area, so that if somebody's resting and somebody's watching TV, they both have access to the bathroom. Porcelain toilet, sink, shower. Not too good of a view. We'll get a better view of the shower. There's a couple little cracks in the floor, so there's no leaking now. I fixed it with the eternal bond tape, and really that could be fixed up to look a little better. But you know, there's the shower head, super jet, whatever, medicine cabinet under the sink. So here's the door to the bedroom. It's already snapped, ready for travel. I'm going to try to get them. It's a queen size mattress. There's storage under the bed, but right now the air jacks, one of the air jacks came disconnected. So there's plenty of storage under the bed for 2 carry-on luggage plus, but because it's so heavy without the air jacks, it's really not accessible right now. There's plenty of circulation at the head of the bed. You know, one window on this side, one window on that side. This is the slide out. Got a closet all across the full front of the coach, which is 8-foot closet. And the interesting thing with the closet is it does have a hookup for a washer. I think they call them Splendid or something. Anyway, there's the hookups for the washer dryer combo. So plenty of storage there. Got the 32-inch TV, and as you can see, it's secured with a bungee strap, ready for travel. Up in the bathroom, there's a 12-volt fantastic fan, thermostatically controlled, reversible. So here's the overall view from the grandstand here. A little barometer on the left next to the door, and the kitchen moving around. So I guess that fan's going like crazy. So plenty of room, plenty of closets, plenty of storage. 35 foot, 10 inches, close to 19, gross vehicle weights close to, is 13 something, close to 14,000 pounds. The cargo capacity is around 2,700 and some, close to 2,800 pounds. So it's a lightweight coach, easily can be towed with a 16,000 pound Reese hitch. That's what I had in my GMC Denali 3500. I didn't have a dually, just a standard 3500 6.5 foot bed, and diesel. I had a diesel Allison transmission. Excellent truck. That's it for now. Bye.